Alright, so we're going to get this window frame finished up here on the outside today. My camera, of course, has got bumped a few times, so hopefully this is still seeable. Okay, so these guys actually, because I had changed the bottom, and these guys actually got made a tad bit longer than what they need to be. So we're going to shorten these up. 33 and an 1/8 is what we need them to be at. I don't know, hopefully you can see this. As you can see, this guy is he's just a hair past that 38 and an 1/8. So you got to measure right from this outside corner for your 45, or right off the inside corner if you know what that measurement is. So we're already kind of set up here, so I'm just gonna want to just take a smidgen, like I said, just a smidgen off of this guy. Come on. Right. Now this guy, same thing. See if I can get away with him here. Now this guy was a tad bit, a little bit bigger, so let's see. Damage this side. Yeah. All right. Spin the saw the other way. Hoping you can see in the camera as to why I drew the line. On this side. So just want to check to see if this will fit in there now, if I need to take a little more off. Take a little more off, I guess. She's fitting kind of flush on the side. Let's see if this one will fit flush now. A lot better. Ooh. Let's take some more off though. That wood's going underneath there. Yes. That's what I started figuring. Because I changed the length here. Alright, so that'll make it considerably shorter. I'm going to have to chop that other one down a bit. Well, so this one, yeah, bit right. I think I just lost the screw. Okay. Now, take about another blade width probably off of this one. Ouch! There we go. Of course, I didn't cut it too far off, but that's alright. Not a big deal. You're gonna live with it. That's for sure. This I can't do much about. Because of course, this board ain't cut at the same length as that one is, so. Alright. I need this guy's vacuum piece. And I also need to drill a couple holes in them. Ooh. I always forget how hot these bits get. Drill a couple holes with them and pull them out. Whew. No, this not. This was his backing. Supposed to be his backing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so I got everything ready to go here, so what we're going to do is some silicone here. Oh, come on. I always call it caulking, but get that's so a couple things you want for this. Alright, so we're going to do some caulking here, or silicone caulking, whatever you want to call her. Alright, so one of the things you want to make sure you got doing this is going to be soapy water. I'll show you what that's for in a moment. And a rag, not a paper towel or anything like that, because it'll just rip when you try to wipe the stuff off. That makes a bigger mess, so definitely a rag you don't want no more. Alright, so hopefully I'm not too high with the camera here, so what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this hole here. Probably got the tip pointed wrong, but oops. The reason I'm kind of doing this now is I want to fill the hole in, and this is paintable caulking or paintable silicone. So this is what you want your soapy water for. Spray it on your finger. Get your finger good and wet. And here we go. And you can see it's starting to stick to my finger already, so more soapy water. You can also use a cup or jar and just dip your finger in it. Using the spray bottle. Now the other thing is that of course you're not supposed to use your finger for doing this. You're supposed to use a tooling stick, but me and tooling sticks never got along. Largely I find it's just because you can't feel how much pressure you're pushing on it, so I find it just makes it hard to spread it. But I guess if you learn to do it that way off the start, that makes it a lot easier for you. But you know, I learned to do it the old-fashioned way, which of course is using your finger. Now she's a little tough to change, right? So the trick here is trying to take this shit out of the places where you don't want it while it's still soft. And like I say, the nice thing is this stuff is paintable, so that's why I'm putting it in here now, because it will get painted. Screwed up 45 corner there because that's this was the old trims that were on the window to start with, and of course I changed the size of the window hole, so I'm not going to get a decent thing there. I guess if I really wanted to, I probably could fill it with wood filler and sand it out and stuff and make it look nice, but as you can see, I already filled the screw holes and stuff with wood filler, so that'll get sanded and then painted. So you won't be able to see them. I mean, this here is my biggest screw up, is this right here, but like you said, I can't do anything about that unless I cut this board. You can see this board would have to come forward to meet that, which means it's, you know, the board's got to go like this. So then we do know from inside the hole's crooked. Yeah. So I'm just gonna have to live with it. But I don't think she looks too bad. Okay, so let's put a bead across this thing. I got it on my rag there and I stuck my hand in. Now it's all over my hand. And that's how it gets around everywhere. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't get a little bit across the top here. Oops. Probably should have started on the other side. Because I'm going to get screwed right here. Just grab the putty knife and clean up this bottom edge here. Wrecked my bead there. Dang it. Wrecked my bead. There we go. Alright, so I don't think that looks too shabby. And then it'll all get painted. Should look pretty good then. Okay, so I got this window just about ready for painting now. I forgot yesterday to do my caulking in here and or silicone, And then as I was putting the tape on, I kind of screwed up here. I touched it's not quite hard enough, so I figured I'd give it some time, more time to harden up. And so waiting for that, I kind of figured I'd get my side pieces, my side trim done up here. So what I need is this, cut these on a 45. So, and I've been terrible at doing 45s, figuring out their height, but technically you measure from your bottom here up to the top corner here. I hope this shows up on the camera. Looks like about a 1/16 short of 30 inches. Alright, so my board here. We get so much shit sitting around, I use a table. Alright, actually I'll do it down on the little bench here. Alright, so I said a 1/16 short of 30 inches. This will be there. Okay. So again, I just want to kind of check this. So I'll stick the board here, I'll put them there. And if the 45 starts right there, I should be good to roll. Right. So, and then I like to kind of mark the board so I know which way I want the 45 to go. Can't tell you how many times you gone out, mark it, go and cut it, and cut the 45 the wrong way. Alright, so I'll measure it this side. And I'm gonna guess I'm him about the same thing. That means that plate came out level. Of course, this is the hard one to mark because the tape's on the wrong side, but I'm gonna say right there. I'm gonna get that over there. He's gonna 45 that way. Right? Yeah. Okay. So you get those two marks. So what I'll do is I'll get my chop saw out and I'll cut these two, and then I'll get them up in place, and then we'll do the top one. This is another work project, putting in a new set of stairs. Actually gonna put them in the kitchen and a trapdoor. They're gonna start up here. They're gonna put them up here, and then they're gonna come down. I'll come down in here, at least on a proper angle, so you can see, be able to use it. Bring stuff down here. This is just so horrible. Ugh. The way they done that. Okay, so the trick here, of course, is we want the, I'm not sure if we can see this a cam, but we want our blade to hit right on the edge of that there. That's where we want her to hit. I could fucking slid it on me. Slitter. Fix up that edge a bit, but it's a little harder to see. So I'm gonna actually draw the whole 45 on that one. Better you make this cut, or these cuts, the less kind of filling you have to do. This one slid off on me a bit too. Bugger. see how that will work out. I better bring that with me. Saw's a little off, but it's nothing new. This is what you get for cheap saws. Work out. Don't really want to tag them in there yet. Yeah, see that one's off a bit, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. So. Like that. I think you say that cut's the easy one because he's you know, it's the first cut, so he's easy to deal with. Oh, I locked it, didn't I? Like I say, this is a cheapy chop saw. This is not 100% plumb and true. You know, this, as you can see here, she little wobble on her. Alright, so hopefully this works out. We'll see what happens. So right off this corner, it's hard to see the corner because all the fuzz on there. There. So 28 and 3/8 is what we wanted. Before I cut that, I'm going to just double check that measurement. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 28 3/8. Just gonna check it again. Alright. 1, 2, yeah. 28 3/8. Okay. So, come here. And you know, let's draw the 45 on here. Just get the saw blade to hit the right spot there, and so we get the roll. Every one of these, as soon as the blade started touching it, it slid the board up. Dead bit. Bugger. Alright. Keep my fingers crossed and hope this worked out. Like I said, Usually end up screwing up doing these about 3 times before I get it. So we are with the outside done. Looks pretty good. Oh, not too bad. This camera, I'm starting to learn, likes to record for about half an hour and then it quits. So that's why in the movie sometimes you see how they kind of jump around with stuff not being finished. But I didn't realize that until today. So anyways, I didn't get to see me do any of the inside painting because I don't have that with wearing the camera on my head. I thought the camera was running, but I'm starting to realize it's turning off every half hour on its own. So anyways, that's the inside kind of done. So there is some spots here, let me get up here, where you can see, I was holding this with my hands, so trying to, where you can see the paint kind of went past the tape. So, and you can see because of the plastic window frame, you can see I can scrape that right off. So this will be another day project going around and, you know, just cleaning this up so I get a nice straight edge. But as you can see, it will clean up. So I'll do that eventually. And then I did mention with this top plate, you can see this groove here. So what you could do to get rid of this, if you didn't want to see that that was a plate, is just run spackle down along there and then give it a sanding. When I do the wall for this, I might do that when I repaint this wall, because I'll have some spackle work to do. As you can see down underneath there, I'll have some to do. So I'll probably at that time spackle that joint and repaint it, and you won't be able to see it. So you know, so that's another project done. And next week I'll be doing another window, which is going to be a horror show. So till then, I gotta say, walk it out for now.